Hello everyone, how are you doing? So we are just heading out for our 3-day trip to Rocky Mountain National Park. So I just wanted to start with showing you how did we end up packing. So it's the blessing of traveling with younger kids. So you need all kind of things over here because anybody can ask for anything. So we have a bunch of stuff in our cooler, one suitcase, and let's see. We are ready to go. We will show you where we end up. Okay, so we have made very first stop. We just stopped at the Starbucks coffee, got some strawberry frappuccino. This bottle for myself this time using my points, and then we have the cake pop and the potato cheddar bites. So gonna continue our journey. Okay, so we have made the second stop as well. So we just realized we were out of Pampers, so got some Pampers and snacks for my kids. And Target was out of ice, so we have to make another stop to get some ice for the food that we are taking with ourselves. So that is what happens when you are traveling with small kids. So let's see. Okay, so we are finally on the road. So we just crossed Monument. We are heading to Denver. We're gonna make a quick stop over there for food and stuff, and then we're gonna continue towards Loveland. Loveland is where we got our Airbnb. So we didn't want to stay in a hotel. So we just got Airbnb in Loveland. It's a little bit farther, about half hour from Rocky Mountain National Park, but I think it's fine. It's a cool place. So okay, so we have reached almost to Denver. We have placed order for some food from King of Shawarma and Shahzad Bakery. So we are gonna get some kebabs and some naans and just gonna try to eat while driving. Sabah is going to help me with that. So yeah, this seems to be a lot of traffic. Okay, so we have reached Aurora and we had to make a quick stop at King Soopers because we wanted to get some ice. So we ended up buying a little bit of groceries, some soda for our stay over there, Chobani for my son, some disposable plates. We are going to use them pretty soon, and the ice that we were after, and some snacks for my son. So yeah, so this is all about like doing a trip with the kids. So yeah. Okay, so we just stopped here at the Shahzad Bakery. I will show you the video from inside as well. So this is a very nice place to get some Iraqi bread or Pakistani bread or some baklava. Okay guys, so we are here at our favorite restaurant, King of Shawarma. We have done a review of that earlier. Please check out that video. So we just ordered some kebabs over here. I'm just gonna show you a glance how they packed it over here. So we ordered like 6 chapli kebab. These are called Shami kebab. Then we have the lamb kebab and some chicken kebab. So all of this is halal. So we are just gonna make some plates, take these kebabs, use the naans that we already got. Okay, so here is the plate that I have made for myself. I have one chapli kebab, some mutton, chicken, some reshmi. Romo is just eating the reshmi kebab. She only likes that. Shami kebab, sorry. So some restaurant call them Shami kebab, some call them Kubela kebab, and some call them Reshmi kebab. We are sitting right outside of King of Shawarma. We are just gonna eat our food before we head out. It's already around 3. Tonight, Romo and I have reservation for stargazing via Airbnb experience. So far the guy has not cancelled. So our original plan was to do it on Saturday, but then he said that Saturday is not good. So can you make it on Friday? So we said that yes, we can do that, but I don't know if we will be able to see something cool tonight or no. So yeah, just gonna go and see how things go. So yeah, you can hear some nursery rhymes in the background. My son is listening to them because he is now tired of staying in the car. So he wants to get out and stretch out. So yeah, so that is what happened when you are traveling with a little kid. He is just like 20 months old, so quite young. So it is going to be the first major trip where we go out with him and kind of we and it is like he is kind of a toddler. We did Breckenridge last year, but he was like he didn't know what was happening. Now he knows everything, and he wants to talk about everything. Oh, here comes some cyclist again. So this seems to be a very popular road with cyclists. I am really loving this countryside, except for the haze that we are seeing. So yeah, let's see. So we are seeing some curvy roads over here. Oh, this guy is coming like really stupid. So yeah, I just wanted to make some videos. Our teenage daughter is crying that there is not going to be internet, why there is haze. So how do you deal with your teenagers? So if you have any tips to deal with the teenage energy, please do let me know. Yeah, again more cyclists. Nice. Look at that guy. He's going pretty fast. Okay, I need to slow down a little. Okay, let's cross him from this side. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, 35 now. Oh, there are some cows over there. There is river alongside and we are moving through the canyon right now. So this is highway 34. I think we are just like 10 minutes away. This really looks like Glenwood Springs area, part of like the similar kind of canyon here. Roosevelt National Forest. So for the first time when we came in to visit Rocky Mountain National Park, that was like back in 2018. So we moved here in 2018 February in Colorado, and we went for the park I think May or June of 2018. So we stayed in the something called Fall River Inn, and that was an amazing place to stay. So the other one that we really love over here is called the Colorado Cottages. So that is right at the edge of essentially Rocky Mountain National Park. So we have stayed there a couple of times. That's a very beautiful place as well. So I checked the price for that one. That was like $300 a night at this time. So I didn't want it to spend that much. So we are gonna go to this. So this is also kind of cottages, kind of a lodge house. So let's see. Okay, so we have arrived over here. It's called the Stony River Lodge, and we have the unit 6. So I'm just gonna find out our unit and see where it is. We're gonna go in the office first, check in, and let's see what's going on over here. Here is the office. Okay, so this is our unit. I don't know yet if I need to go visit the office to get anything specific. I know the code, I think. So right next to that we have the creek. So let's go inside and check it out. So we have the grill over here. Yeah. Okay, here we are. So we just entered from the door. Here is the bed from the main door. So here is the main bed over here. So this theme is the bear theme. So they have all these rooms with different themes. Here is the bunk bed. Romo is eyeing the bunk bed and she is gonna go on the top one. Top or bottom one, Romo?
Obviously.
Top, and we're gonna try to tuck the little one in the bottom one, but probably I would end up sleeping over here. So this is the same, this is the similar thing that we have seen in Colorado cottages. So those cottages were also like different themes. So this is the bear theme, so you can even see the lamp over here with little bears, and then of course by the side you have the bear as well. So over here, the blanket is bear theme. Then we see a couple of bears over here. I am really loving this. I'm glad that we got the bear themed one. Don't wake the bear. He's grouchy, just like Romo. So yeah, I got this from them. They said that please don't take the basket, but you can take the snacks inside. So they were kind enough to give us some snacks with the thank you note. So this over here is like very conventional kind of a kitchen setup. Again, as you can see over here. Oh, this is very cute. Robert, look at this one. So again, the bear. Then we have more here. Welcome to our home. Look at these guys. Robert, look at these guys. Oh, so candle, couple of figurines, and we have window here. Let's open that. Doesn't seem to. Yeah, it works. Okay, it's a nice one. And even this cloth, small cloth over here is also like weird theme. So look at the dining table. So the stove is a little bit small, so I think I would get some complaints from Saba about it. And here is some kind of mama bear over here. So just showing you a little bit of the washroom. So I am really loving the bear theme. Robert, come and check this one, the towel holder. It's a bear as well.
Everything a bear here?
Yeah, bear
Oh,
crossing.
it's so cute.
Wow. Oh, look at the curtains, man.
Everything is
Move
bears.
back, move back. The shower curtains. Here we go. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, so my wife is essentially calling us village people. It's called Pelu in like Urdu. So, and she's a bigger Pelu than me, but yeah. And
Not pain, look, the dogs here are everywhere.
yeah, so it was like a room which was pet friendly. So originally I was thinking to bring our cat, but Gumbo is a tough nut.
River, there is a little area that is outside of the current that you can step in, kind of wait a little bit, but we don't know how to swim. But I don't swim very well, I just don't eat
Yeah, so here inside this wall office over here, it's very cozy.
So,
It's brilliant.
yeah.
Nice.
And we're open from 9 to 8, so if you guys need anything.
Yeah, they have some food here. That's
And
nice.
there is extra toilet paper in the medicine cabinet. We have it here, above the sink in the bathroom.
Are you liking something, Momo, you want to get? How about a stuffed toy? Because you're so tiny.
Shush!
Oh, these are the books that I was telling
You're
you.
such a cutie.
And you can
Say thank you.
borrow. So,
Can you
yeah.
thank you? Can you say thank you? Say that.
Oh, that's an old style lantern over here.
Any of the games.
So yeah, we just wanted to check over here. We got all the information from the point lady over there. So this is the bear we have. Yeah, the Stony River Lodge. So we ended up getting the room for three days, and it is like $600, 603 to be exact. So this is the thing that I really dig. So the river is flowing. I don't know if you can call it river or a creek or whatever, but it is going really fast. So she just said that no swimming in that, and of course we don't know swimming, any of us. So yeah, I am loving how it is right on the highway 34 and kind of a canyon. I think in the fall this would look really cool. So I would look into whether we could come in fall as well or not. So for now we are gonna just sit on the rocking chairs over here and enjoy the view, and then plan is to go to Estes Park or somewhere near. I think we need to get some milk for the kiddo, and then after dropping Saba and Romo off, Romo and I are gonna head out. I need to first check if that guy cancelled on us or not, then we are gonna go with our stargazing experience. So yeah.
Hello everybody, it's Romo here. I just wanted to talk about this really pretty I don't know if I should call it a river or what, but it's really pretty and it's giving me really fantastical, whimsical kind of vibes. It goes all the way over there and it's very pretty. It's rushing, you can barely hear my voice over that honestly, but it's really pretty and the path is also very, it's kind of deserted, but it's very beautiful. I feel the only thing ruining this is the smog in the distance. And other than that, if the sky was blue, it would be beautiful. This is actually amazing. She did say no swimming, and obviously, we're not supposed to do that. But I don't know how to swim, so I guess that's fine. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later when I'm with my dad again.
So I just realized there are a number of hummingbirds, very beautiful ones. I just wanted to stop by over here. Let's see if we can see them. See, there were two of them. Where did they go? They probably stand. This is nice. Kind of a separate one. Yeah. Look at that. Do you see the hummingbirds, Roma?
Nope. The forest in the background is really pretty though.
Yeah, it is. No hummingbirds so far. But yeah, I did see them over here. They're being shy. I don't think.
Hummingbirds are pretty skittish though.
Yeah. So we need to check them out later.
Okay.
Big Thompson River. So that's the name. It's recording now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been recording for 15 seconds.
So why are you not talking?
Why am I supposed to talk?
You can talk as well. This is a family vlog, not just a dad vlog.
It's not vlog, it's vlog.
Whatever.
And I already made part of the vlog, okay? That was me.
Okay, you can call it vlog.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. It is video logging.
Whatever, just talk.
Yeah, so we are heading out. We are trying to find some convenience store where we can get some milk for Zaigam. So I initially set the map when we had Wi-Fi, but now we are out of internet. So I am not sure in whether in the direction where we are heading we are gonna get a convenience store or not. That is part of the exploration, but we also are on time budget. Jacob, can I talk please? So yeah, we are on time budget. Yeah, so we are on a time budget because Roma and I need to meet the guy at the Fall River entrance, near the Fall River entrance around 8:30ish for stargazing thing. So again, I haven't heard from him, so I think everything looks okay. So we are just gonna go there, and I really love this canyon and how it is next to the river over here, River Thompson apparently. So that is, I think that is over there. There is a convenient store.
It's a
over
general
there.
store.
Yeah, it is a general store, so we can probably find the milk for him. And then when we go to Fall River, we can get the other supplies that Mama wants for cleaning his bottles or something like that.
Okay.
So we can stop, make a quick stop at
Let's get some things.
what is it called? Yeah, at the Estes Park.
Let me find.
Let's go check out this store. If we have something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, so this is a store. It has a nice name. What was the name, Roma? That convenience store or whatever store, that store near to the dam. So we are inside this one. It looks really interesting. What are those? Bears?
They're carved moose and bears. Look how cute
Oh, we
they are.
have one of these guys.
Yeah, but
Oh,
ours
look at that,
are
Dad.
damaged. That's crazy. But ours aren't as cute. These are like really, really cute.
Okay.
Probably not. Oh, come here, come here.
Probably do have milk. Let's go inside and ask them.
Wait,
They have ice cream. You want me to show you something? What you want?
go back.
Okay, let's go back. Oh, look at that. Come here. Oh,
This is
this is the dance store.
dance store.
The dance store.
Wait, come on. Look how pretty this is. And also this
Yeah,
one.
wind chimes. Look at, make it like nice, nice.
Very like mystical.
Oh, look at that. That is,
This is a vibe right here.
yeah, best store by dam side.
By your dance side.
By a dam side.
I think they mean the other dam.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And also, I think that's.
Mama, they look like you,
Shush!
don't they?
No, they don't. They look like you because of how fat they are.
Look at that. Nice.
And also,
And this is
look
the
at
view.
their faces.
They're frowning like me.
Yeah, none of this brown. Look at that.
So let's see. Yeah, so this is dam store. Oh, look at their butts.
Really? Is that necessary? Hey, look, they have wigs up their butts.
Yeah. Look, they don't. They don't.
Safeway over there.
I want to show you something.
What?
Are you recording?
I'm recording. You can show me whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, this bag is epic.
Okay.
Look how cool it is.
Yeah. Mr.
It's
Satchel,
giving
isn't
like
it?
hippie vibes. I would totally like get that.
I want to go inside the
And you
store
want to know
too.
what I really, really like?
Yeah.
Really kind of want?
Uh-huh.
Look how pretty this is.
Ooh.
Look how pretty.
Look at that.
It's like a. It spins.
Very nice. Very cool.
Very, very pretty.
Yeah.
We got like some different ones.
Oh, look at these dragons.
These dragons.
I love
These are
dragons.
really pretty.
Okay, let's go, yeah, then. Did you see the cats? So this is the name of the store. I already showed you. Again, I didn't go inside. Sabha did. She just wanted to check whether they have milk or not. So they said that there is a Safeway like 4 miles away. So we are just gonna head there now. Hello everyone. So we found the Safeway here. We just got a couple of things. So essentially we got some fruit here. What did you get, Romo? Some milk for kiddo, salmon dip for our bagels, and we have a couple of fruit packs. And so yeah, we are gonna go back over here to the lodge, and then we are gonna continue forward to Fall River. So we are out now, Romo and I. So we are heading to the Fall River Road. Essentially, I think it is Joshua or Jacob, somebody with the name Jay. They're gonna meet us over there. So he's gonna have the big telescope. I think there are 3 other people from another group who are gonna join us. So there are like 5 of us. So he advised for bringing like a jacket, gloves and all that, but it's pretty hot here, so I'm not sure if we need all that. So we are just gonna carry one upper each, and he did mention that he has blankets. So I think maybe he has like a generic kind of a message that he sends always to people who sign up for his Airbnb experience. So maybe that is a generic for the winter or fall season as well. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I still see like the sky is kind of hazy, and but yeah, I don't know. Mama, look at the river over there.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Yeah. So it is like a 30 to 35 minutes drive from our lodge where we are staying in Loveland to Rocky Mountain National Park entrance essentially. And then so it is going to be, I think the experience is going to be about 3 hours. He said that we need to walk a little bit, and then the place is there where we can observe the sky. And he is going to have the telescope till 11:30. So if you want to stay for the whole time, you are welcome to stay. And or otherwise, if you want to leave early, that's up to you. I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. We'll see how our interest is there, and then we're gonna decide, because it is also gonna take us like half hour to come back to our place for sleeping. And for the timed entry for the Rocky Mountain National Park, I don't know if you have visited the park before, but during the summer they require that you get the timed entry. I think they also do that for the Arches National Park, if I remember it correctly. So the problem with that is that you get lucky or unlucky, or you get it or you don't get it. So for the Bear Lake corridor, there was only tickets available for 2 to 4 p.m. So I did want to do that. For the regular other places, I got the entry for noon tomorrow. So the plan is that we leave around like 9ish, go to Estes Park, look at the Estes Marina, and then we are gonna head to Rocky Mountain National Park essentially. So my plan is that we go to the Alpine Visitor Center that is up top over there. So that is generally much colder compared to rest of the park. So just go there, hang out there for a little bit, and then we are gonna come back to Estes Park, explore the town, visit maybe some place to eat some food, and explore the town itself. Generally there are a lot of elks. I think the elk rut is not yet going to start. It generally happens, I think, towards the end of September or start of the October. So for elk rut we might visit here again, but that would be a day visit, because at that time I think the park does not require the timed entry, and it becomes a little bit more relaxed and less crowdy. So let's see. So I'm gonna stop yapping now. Ramo, you wanna say anything?
No.
Okay. Are you tired of listening of my yapping?
I'm tired of holding the phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can close it.
Okay, bye guys.
Just spotted an elk buck. It has really big antlers. So we just wanted to have a look at him. There it is going. Ramo, can you zoom a little bit?
Where is he? I don't even see him. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
I see him.
Look at him. Look at him. Ramo, can you zoom?
I am zooming. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hi. Hi.
He's ready for the rut, huh?
Yep, he is. Look at that butt.
Okay, so here is the big bull. He has a really big set of antlers over here. He looks very strong. I don't want to go too close to him. I don't want to spook him, because it can injure us very easily. And I have seen the latest videos of the Yellowstone grandpa being put into the air by a bison. So
Okay.
I think he was
Did he
hospitalized.
die?
He didn't die, but he is already kind of
Oh.
old, and then that bull became really angry. Ramo, did you remember that when we went to that time to the Emerald Lake, we actually saw this kind of a beautiful buck with so big. I think he had even bigger antlers than this guy. You don't remember? I would try to drop the footage of that one. I still have it. That one was crazy. Look at that. Wow. He's hungry, huh?
Yep.
Let's go. I think we are pretty close, so we want to clear out of his way. So let him eat his dinner. I am just fascinated with his antlers. Look at those.
Why does it keep shaking its head like
massive. Beautiful. Okay, so we are here with Jacob over here for stargazing. I'm just gonna show quickly his setup. So he has all kind of goodies over here, all kind of warm drinks, hot water, 100 things to see in the night sky. I would probably just see 10 things. And here is Jacob. So he's a very cool guy and a lot of scientific background. So this is a massive thing. I haven't seen this one
Yeah, we've got
before.
an 8-inch Schmidt-Cassegrain telescope.
Okay.
So this is on a computerized mount. It's going to, once we get it aligned with the night sky, it's going to track the objects for us. So when we're looking at something, I don't have to come back up every 30 seconds to adjust and make sure it's still in the eyepiece for you.
So, hold on. How is it tracking? Like you tell it what to track, or it has a preset already. Like these are the objects that Jacob is interested into, and those are the ones that I'm gonna track.
Yeah, it's got an internal sky map. To set it up, we basically just tell it what day, what time, where it's set up, point it at 3 stars in the night sky. It will identify what those stars are, match the map to those stars, and then
So kind of a localization first.
yeah,
I see.
and then the internal maps and formulas will tell it how it needs to track throughout the night.
Wow. Do you mind telling us like how expensive this thing is?
One like this online, you'll find it going for about $1,500.
Okay, that's not too bad
No,
actually.
not bad at
Yeah. Wow. Mama, do you have any questions for Jacobs yet? Not yet. Are you getting bored already? Are you enjoying our yapping? Okay.
You're a good liar.
Yeah. So we are gonna just wait a little bit, I think, before we start seeing something, so we can have a quick look at Rocky Mountain. So we are right at the front of the Fall River entrance. So I was talking about the Fawn Valley in earlier. So we have stayed there before. This time we are staying at the lodge over there. So yeah, tomorrow we are gonna go in the national park. So today it's just me and Romo, and tomorrow the other two would join. So I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna talk to Jacob. I need to get more information from him. See you guys. Okay, so we are back after the stargazing experience. It is 11:36 now. So we really enjoyed the experience. And how about you, Romo? What do you have to say?
It was epic, but now my eyes are like.
Yeah, so it was an amazing experience. I think I would do that again. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat something and then go to bed, and we're gonna continue tomorrow with possibly exploring Rocky Mountain National Park. Yeah.